Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, this podcast is brought to you by Final Form Supplements. Final Form Supplements is a supplement brand with honesty labeling. So the labeling in supplements is Wild Wild West. Sometimes labels aren't honest. They have things in there that's on in there. We don't have to worry about that with Final Form Supplements. We got everything you need from protein powder, creatine, skin care, soap for your skin, handcrafted soap, and we have all kinds of things. Go to finalformsubs.com, that's SUPPS, finalformsubs.com. Use promo code COACHSTRIB, all caps, no space. Get 10% off your order. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe on whichever video you're watching here at Ivy Talks Podcast Network. And enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We have made it. The season finale, the final episode of season 1 of the NBA coverage. The Boston Celtics are your 2024 NBA Finals champions. Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, et cetera. Al Horford, 17 years to get his first one. I'm happy. Al Horford went ahead and finally got him one. I'm a big Porzingis fan. I'm glad he got one. So shout out Boston Celtics. Just real quick, things that we saw for me. And I think, Calvin, you had mentioned this before the finals started, that Kristaps Porzingis was going to be crucial for this team, and he was. First 2 games, he made a difference, especially that first game. Stretching the floor, shooting the three, had 20 points. Second game, he injured himself early in the game, but played on the injury, but just his presence in the paint. Third game, the game he didn't play, Mavs win. And we had talked about if Porzingis plays, I think Celtics get it done. If he does, I think Mavs will win. That's exactly what happened. Porzingis didn't play. Mavs got the dub. And then today, Porzingis, he only played 16 minutes, had like 2 or 4 points. But it's his presence defensively. If you watch the game, when Luka or Kyrie or guys drive to the paint and they see him standing straight up, he's altering shots. He's making guys second guess. He's making guys hesitate. So you had defenders coming from behind stripping. You had guys throwing up wild shots. And, his wingspan's 8 feet plus. So he's altering shots. He made a huge difference in the paint. And the rest of the team, like we've talked about, defensive matchup was just a monster. Everybody 1 through 4 can guard. Al Horford was guarding well on the perimeter. Porzingis was guarding well on the switch in the perimeter because of its length. And then obviously Tatum, Brown, Drew Holiday just can guard basically 1 through 5, and they rotate so well. So I'm just going to pass it off to Coach Calvin real quick. What do you think, or what did you see that you think made the difference between the Celtics, taking this home?
I mean, man, I think you hit pretty much all of it already. I think, you had your go-to people in Tatum and Brown and everything like that. You got Kristaps that was going to step up. Personally, what I think it really came down to, I keep on reiterating this, but I really think it came down to just people knowing their role and everything. Like Derek White making those winning plays. Drew Holiday, that last game, I think he started out the game first like 6 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Just a crazy start for him.
And offensive rebounding was crazy.
Yeah, man. They got a lot of second chance buckets and everything, or looks at least. Man, and I'm gonna say sorry to Jason Tatum, because you sit in the group chat, you just like, Tatum gonna go off, and I said, Cap, that man did go off. So
yeah, he dropped 30. Before the game started, I texted the group and said Tatum gonna drop 30. Calvin said Cap. Tatum had like, I think 31.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Flirted with a triple-double too. He had like over 10 rebounds. I think he had like 8 assists or 9 or something like that. So, hell of a performance. And then, man, to be honest, Jaylen Brown, I don't think I need to really say too much about him. Way to play both sides of the floor and everything, man. Well-deserved MVP for the finals and everything too. So, yeah, man, it's going to be, if they keep this up and everything, the same team, and add a little bit more pieces and everything, that's going to be a deadly team. Especially with their head coach. What's his name? I forgot.
I forget.
Joe, is it Mazzulla or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Bro, hell of a coach too. Stepping up and taking over in a weird situation with what's his name, Udoka or whatever, that whole situation.
Yeah.
And dude, just he's a great coach when you have everybody bought in and buy in and everything in a short amount of time, Man, that's a player's coach right there, man. That's somebody I would want to play for, So,
Yeah.
so yeah,
And,
man.
and I think he's the youngest NBA coach to win a championship since Bill Russell in like 69 or something like that, because he's 35.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, again, shout out to Jaylen Brown, finals MVP. I kind of figured Brown was going to win it after game 3, just because he's playing phenomenal, like you said, both sides of the ball. He's out there blocking, creating blocks, uh, getting steals, creating fast break. He's driving and passing. He's making the shots when he's on the corner, and Taysom drives and passes. So shout out to Jaylen Brown for Finals MVP, and shout out to the Boston Celtics. They now hold the record for 18 NBA titles. They were tied with the Lakers, but now they are up one at 18 NBA titles. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
Man, no, not really, man. I will say this before we log off. I was so up on the West that somebody in the finals was going to come out of the West, and that prediction literally kicked me in my own ass and everything. I think the West is very, very strong, but at the same time, compared to the other teams in the East, they're just a younger team. I mean, like if you look at like the full West and everything like that, like Minnesota, Thunder, I mean, you can even throw Dallas in there. They're a young team too as well. Who else? The Rockets, Spurs, like just a lot of young talent out there on those teams. So I don't know, man. I don't know what next year will look like. So I'm excited for it.
I am as well. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we appreciate you y'all for rocking with us. If you've been rocking with us for the NBA season, we are closing out season finale, final episode. The NBA finals are done, and we will be looking forward to season 2 of the NBA coverage when the next season starts. Again, we appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe for all the things we have going here at Ivy Talks Production, Ivy Talks Podcast Production Network, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll catch you guys next season. This has been a good one. Coach Strib, Coach Calvin. We'll catch you guys next time.
I'm gonna chase my dreams.